Hi, Mom. Hi, Robert. Happy Thursday, guys. Welcome back to our first in-person week of learning. We only have one day today, Thursday, where we had to meet virtually because I am out today. So you're seeing me virtually instead of in person today. So I hope you guys are having a really good week and enjoyed those warm weather days. Hopefully we'll have more of them coming in soon. But I'm just so stinking happy I get to see you guys. Let's get started with one more day of remote learning here. Here we go, bud. Yikes.
Melting, melting, melting. We all have those moments when we freeze. We can't move. We can't think. But with practice, we can get good at melting that frozen feeling. Let's freeze up and then melt. Stand up in a spot with a little space around you. Cross your arms and hold your shoulders with your hands. Carefully tuck your chin down and in. Tighten as many muscles in your body as you can. Let your body be frozen, like an ice statue. Feet tight, legs tense, belly tight, shoulders up. Now, even make a frozen face. Close your eyes, your mouth, your jaw, tight. Feeling frozen? Really still? Now, little by little, begin to melt. Let your chin stay low as your face softens and melts. Your jaw opens slightly, your eyes blink open, just a little. Your mouth and cheeks melt and feel soft. You're melting. Let your shoulders melt and go down. Hands let go. Arms glide down to your sides, melting. Let your legs melt too. Soften and bend. Melt. Try to melt all the way to the floor. Down, down, down. Let yourself be a blob, a puddle on the floor. Melted all the way to soft. Exhale long. Once frozen and tight, and now melted, a little more at ease. Let's do it again. This time, choose your own frozen statue. Be creative. Freeze your arms. Freeze your legs. Freeze your face. Make a funny face if you'd like. Freeze there. Tighten. Freeze, freeze, freeze. You're frozen. Close your eyes or keep them open. Stay frozen for just one more moment. Ready to melt? One icy part of you at a time begins to melt. Face, eyes, jaw, head, chin goes down, shoulders drop, fingers soften and droop, hands too, arms float down. You are melting. Let your legs allow you to melt down to the floor. Melt, 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 droop, settle, and rest. Melted. Try to feel at ease here. Soft. Check in on your body. Is any area still frozen? Notice that tightness. Melt it if you wish. Rest here. Breathe. Eyes are open or closed. Next time you feel frozen, in your mind or in your body, try to melt it away.
Excellent, 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 buddy. Hope, there we go. Hope you're feeling all loose. Arms are extended out in front of us. We're ready to touch our switch, draw our paint bag, and get our hands busy with a craft today. So we're going to keep rocking and rolling into our shoulder rock and roll. Here we go.
Brain-a-size with Mr. Catman. Shoulder rock and roll.
Meow.
Mr. Catman is doing his robot dancing. Slick. Roll your shoulders forward like Mr. Catman. Next, roll your shoulders backward. Now let's combine the two. Roll one shoulder forward and roll the other shoulder backward at the same time. You got it? Roll one shoulder forward and the other shoulder backward at the same time. Awesome. Meow, switch sides. Roll your opposite shoulder forward and the other shoulder backward. If you can't get it, no need to have a catitude. Practice makes perfect. For real.
All right, bud. We know we like those and we do these modified the best that we can. Remember, if we just raise our shoulders up and down, that's good enough. We just do the best we can just so we can keep moving a little bit more each and every day. So we're going to get started with our numbers and letters, buddy. So please have your paint bag out. We're going to get started. All right, let's see what's up first today. We are going to get started with our numbers today. There is only one Robert Percy. He has one nose, one mouth, one heart, one. The number one, we drag over one counter for number one. The next one is the number two for two eyes, two ears, two lungs that help us breathe. The number two, 1, 2. Drag them over 1 and 2. Very, very good. The next one is that number 3. Because aliens and Robert Percy sometimes have 1, 2, 3 of something. Drag them over 1 and 2 and 3. Very, very good. The next one is the number 4. When we take our 1, 2 hands and our 3, 4 feet, that gives us the number 4. We drag over 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Very good. The next one is the number 5 for a high five. Count them out. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Very good. Give that high five. Perfection. Let's get to tracing each one of these numbers on our paint bag. For the number 1, 1 Robert Percy, 1 nose, 1 mouth, 1 heart, 1. We do 1 straight line down. 1 straight line down. Very good. For the number 2, for our 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 lungs that help us breathe, we do the number 2. 1, 2. We do a curved line at the top, diagonal line coming down, little line at the bottom. Curved line at the top, diagonal coming down, little line at the bottom. The next one is that number 3, because sometimes aliens and Robert Percy have 1, 2, 3 of something. We do curved line, meet in the middle, curved line, meet in the middle. Again, we do curved line, meet in the middle, curved line, meet in the middle for the number 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. The next one is the number 4. The next one is the number 4. When we take our 1, 2 hands and our 3, 4 feet, that gives us the number 4. Let's draw it out. 1 little line down, 1 little line across, and 1 big line connecting the 2. Remember, that's 1 little line down, 1 little line across, and 1 big line connecting the 2. And then the number 5 for our high five. We do 1 little line at the top, 1 little line down, and the big circle at the bottom. 1 little line across the top, 1 little line down, and the big half circle at the bottom. Very good. Make sure that you take some time to draw these on your paint bag and on your iPad. Make sure you take time to do both. We're going to keep going and count them out one more time. We're going to move 1 counter for 1 Robert Percy, 1 nose, 1 mouth, 1 heart, 1. We move the number 1. The next one is the number 2. We move 1, 2 counters for our 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 lungs that help us breathe. The next one, the number 3, we move 1, 2, 3, because aliens and Robert Bertie sometimes have 1, 2, 3 of something. The next one is the number 4. We take our 1, 2 hands and our 3, 4 feet. That gives us the number 4. Let's move them up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We move to the number 4. And the last one, the number 5, to give our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high five, we need to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 counters to give our mom a high five. Very good. I'm going to reset these slides for you. Please make sure that you take some time either today, right now by pausing this video, or at the end to practice tracing these on your paint bag and on your iPad. Both will be important. Let's get going. Okay, one more thing to reset. Then we're going to jump into our letters, buddy. Very, very good work so far. All right. Let's get into our letters. We're going to move the letter R for Robert, the letter R. The next one is the O. We're going to move the the O in Robert. The next one is the B, the B sound in Bert. The next one is our 2 for our E and our R. They come together to make the sound in Robert, T. The caboose letter, the T in Robert, T. R-O-B-E-R-T, R-O-B-E-R-T. That spells my favorite friend, Robert. Alrighty, buddy. Whoop, these two are not wanting to come back. Perfect. Oh, we lost too many things there. Let's see here. Uh-oh. Somehow the O, there we go. Didn't want to move. Okay, all fixed. Let's get to tracing these letters now, buddy, with our paint bag. The letter R that makes the rough sound that we hear in Robert is 1 straight line down, 1 circle at the top, 1 little line coming down to make the letter R, the rough sound. The next one is the O, the sound. We do a big circle around, a big circle around, a big circle around for that O, that Good job. The next one is that B sound in Bert. We do 1 straight line down, 1 circle meet in the middle, another circle meet in the middle for that sound. The next one is the beginning of our twofer, the beginning of our sound, which is the letter E. We do 1 straight line down and 3 little lines across. And the next one is that second part of the twofer, the rough sound in is 1 straight line down, 1 circle at the top, 1 little line coming down. And the last one is the T sound in Robert, T. We do 1 straight line at the top, 1 line coming down. Robert, T, R-O-B-E-R-T, R-O-B-E-R-T. That spells our favorite guy, Robert. Perfect, buddy. We're going to keep rocking and rolling into our alphabet song. Here we go.
That face that is usually covered by her phone has finally made an appearance. That face wouldn't be doing that if you weren't staying at a Vrbo lake house. Your together awaits. Find it with Vrbo.
With consonants and vowels, we write them, we read them. Each letter makes a sound. Well, we start with ABC, we go all the way to Z. The D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Each letter makes a sound. Let's sound them out now. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? Each letter makes a sound. Let's sound them out now. F, B, K, D, E, J, O, Q, R, W, Y, J, O, Q, R, ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? We start with ABC and we go all the way to C. Now I know my ABCs. Next time, won't you sing with me? We start with ABC and we go all the way to C.
Alrighty, good stuff all around, buddy. What we're gonna do next day is read one story called The French Fry King, because our letter today is the letter F. It is the letter F, so we are reading about French fries before you make a French fry craft. One thing I did forget because I'm not with you is to spend some time on that alphabet app today. You will have already seen me on Tuesday and Wednesday, so you'll have it on your iPad. So please also spend some time doing your alphabet app today as well. You're going to read The French Fry King because our letter today is the letter F. So here we go. Roger was a long sausage dog with big ideas. He liked to wander around the town asking himself all sorts of unusual questions. Questions like, if I had a human girlfriend, would we hold hands or paws? If humans were dogs, would they build dog houses or doghouse skyscrapers? If there are sausage dogs, are there sausage humans? Roger was not the kind of dog who chased mail carriers or chewed bicycle tires or barked at cars. That was boring. Instead, Roger preferred to think. If I were a human, he thought, I would be an astronaut, a tap dancer, a country and western singer, or why not, maybe even a barber. But since he was just a dog, Roger sighed. Life is so unfair. One beautiful evening, while Roger was thinking on a park bench, something very important happened. An old lady left a trail of potatoes as she passed by. As they rolled along the ground, Roger cried, "Woof! I have an idea." Without another thought, Roger took matters into his own paws. He found an old caravan and worked night and day fixing it up. Then he began peeling hundreds of potatoes, thinking all the while, when I'm finished, I will be rich, rich enough to visit every city in the world. That's it. I'm ready, Roger cried one morning. My French fry stand is open for business. The delicious smell drew crowds of French fry fans. I've never eaten French fries that are this good, said a police officer. The dog's cooking skills were exceptional, said the crossing guard. And the priest who was passing by said, heavenly, just heavenly. Word spread. Roger's French fry stand captured the hearts of the whole town. Sausage dog flies with success of his fries, the newspaper declared. One radio announcer named the town home of the world's best fries. On television, a woman claimed one serving of Roger's French fries cured my arthritis. With all this enthusiasm, Roger began thinking of bigger thoughts. He decided to share his cooking skills with the world. From Paille to Idaho and all the way through Mexico, people enjoyed Roger's French fries. In India, Roger served them curried fries. In Kenya, they came dipped in chocolate. In Vietnam, they came with soy sauce. In Cuba, they were served with salsa. And at the New York Stock Exchange, the value of French fries rose higher and higher. Roger's fries were known all around the globe. Everyone declared Roger the French fry king. When he returned home from his travels, the entire city was there to welcome him. Hooray, bravo, long live the king. Roger was triumphant. His paws didn't touch the ground for days. He was, without a doubt, the most successful sausage dog on the planet. But one rainy day, out of the blue, Roger realized he had grown dissatisfied all over again. It had been wonderful to see the world and to have been crowned king, but his boredom had, sadly, returned. Deep in thought, the sausage dog sighed again. Life is so strange. There was nothing to do but abandon his French fry stand. He walked the streets as he had in the past. People only love me for my fries, he said to himself, lost in his own glum thoughts. Roger walked right to the streets, into a street sign. Ouch! With his vision a little blurry, he managed to read, Charlotte the Corncob Queen. The French fry king approached the queen and asked for a cob of corn. It took only one bite to know. I have never eaten such delicious corn in my life. Why don't you try my helium-popped popcorn? Charlotte asked. Last week, the baker floated up to the air eating it. Roger was amazed. Every day after that, Roger visited Charlotte. He told her fantastic stories about his travels abroad. He told her about his spaghetti fries he served in Italy and about the super frozen fries that were so popular in the North Pole. He told her everything. Charlotte was enthralled, and Roger forgot to be bored. Little by little, Roger found himself falling in love. For the first time in his life, no questions or bothersome thoughts pestered him. He finally confessed to Charlotte that he loved her. All of the newspapers on the planet carried the news. Before long, the French fry king and the corncob queen opened a brand new stand, Roger and Charlotte's Royal Shepherd's Pie. Woof, life is beautiful. I really liked that story about a dog who is the French fry king and he meets his queen. It's a great story. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. We're going to take a look really quick at what your craft is for the day, and then you guys will be on your way. You are just making French fries today, so you have some popsicle sticks in a bag that need to be painted yellow, and you have brand new yellow paint. And then you're just going to hot glue them. I would recommend hot glue them onto that back of the red construction paper that's like your container for fries. And then I think I do have a little yellow circle that says fries on it. So pretty easy. Going to take 2 steps to paint it and then glue it, but I'm pretty sure it'll turn out very, very cute. I hope you two have fun. See you next week. Bye-bye.